Welcome to Kid Missing TV. I'm your host, Angelina Wilson. This is a very special case. When this airs, it will be December 6th. It will be the day before Pearl Harbor Day. This woman was a WASP. That means WASP. Ah. World War II WASP. Okay. The Women's Air Force Service Pilots. And her name was Gertrude Tommy Tompkins Silver. She was called Tommy for her maiden name. She disappeared 10 days after her birthday, October 26, 1944. She was the only woman Air Force Service pilot, WASP, member to go missing during World War II. She was born October 16, 1911, in Jersey City, New Jersey. She went missing in Inglewood, California. The daughter of Verlinda Tompkins, founder of Smooth On Incorporated, I don't know what that is, and Laura Tompkins. She went to the School of Horticulture, the Ambler School of Horticulture, in New York City following her high school graduation. Following the death of her boyfriend, who took her flying and later died while flying for the Royal Air Force, Gertrude applied to the WASP program. She departed from Mines Field, Los Angeles International Airport, She departed from there to go to Palm Springs on October 26, 1944, flying a North American P-51D Mustang destined for New Jersey. She never arrived at Palm Springs, and due to reporting errors, a search was not started until 3 days later, and there was an extensive ground and water search. No trace of her or the aircraft was ever found. Excuse me, guys. Okay, I'll take care of that after. Her first assignment was in Sweetwater, Texas. In September of 1944, she married Army Technical Sergeant Henry Mann Silver. Henry's sister died after giving birth out of wedlock, and he was preparing to adopt her child. He had known Gertrude for several years prior to their wedding, and some believed that she was still mourning for her lost aviator. Her father adored Henry and thought of him as a son. She was scheduled to fly the P-51 Mustang fighter plane from Mines Field in Inglewood, which is now LAX, to Palm Springs on that day. But she had to make a stopover at night because wasps weren't allowed to fly at night. I wonder why. I mean, she was on American soil. What difference did it make? She taxied to one side of the runway prior to her departure from what is now LAX to get her cockpit hatch repaired. And she departed at 4 p.m. that day. Her flight records were lost and there is no recorded time for her takeoff. Well, then how do they know that? The tower and air traffic controllers had no copies of her flight plans for the day. She was not reported missing until the 30th, 4 days after her presumed disappearance. The Wasps were disbanded shortly after her disappearance. It wasn't until the 70s that they were recognized as active-duty armed members of the United States Army Air Force and permitted to receive veterans' benefits. In 2010, all the Wasps, including Gertrude, were awarded the Congressional Gold Medal. Mary Ann Vergis' 1991 book concerning wasps, On Silver Wings, claimed that Gertrude's remains were located inside her crushed aircraft years after her disappearance. This story was untrue, as there is no record of any pilot fitting Gertrude's description who was discovered in the years after her 1944 loss. A show on the Discovery Channel aired an episode about Gertrude's disappearance in May of 2019. I'll have to find that. Her family met an archaeologist, aviation archaeologist, 2019, and they did go searching. Missing Aircraft Search Team, or MAST for short, went missing. They said, quote, "The WASP were absolutely vital to the war effort. They ferried all types of aircraft over 60 million miles from factories to shipping locations on the east and west coasts. Gertrude Tommy Tompkins was one of these heroic WASP, and she disappeared in the Los Angeles area. She is the last missing member of this famous and dedicated group, and her disappearance is one of the great remaining mysteries of World War II." So G. Pat Macha of Los Angeles is the aviation archaeologist looking for her. So they got a submarine. Oh no, Gary Fabian, who found a U-boat from World War I off the coast of Los Angeles, has been searching for her. And he was working on finding Air France Flight 447 off the coast of Brazil as well. They said she could have been disorientated due to fog, and they really want to find her. There is a phone number, oddly, in this case. If you know anything, please call airplane archaeologist G. Patrick Macha, 714-846-9213, or Ken Whitall Sherfy, Gertrude's family representative, at 916-446-0955. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Um, when you're watching this, it is December 6th. It is the day before Pearl Harbor Day, the day he lived in infamy. And I wanted to do this case as close to that as I could. She deserves her military burial. Her family deserves answers. And I will say thank you to Tommy and all the WASPs for what they gave. They were heroes. They flew planes fresh out of the factory, not knowing what could be wrong with them. Just amazing. They were gutsy ladies. My father would say, in quotes, she was one gutsy broad. And hey, she was. And she deserves to be found. She deserves to be lauded. And please help us do that. Bye, guys. God bless you. Please subscribe. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Mwah.